Welcome to your mediation. I'm your mediator, Shari Goldsberry. What we're going to do today is you're going to be in your room with your attorney, if you have an attorney, and the other side is going to be in their room with their attorney, if they have an attorney. And I'm going to go back and forth between you and try to resolve the case. I typically start in the room with the party that filed the case, and that party is going to give me a settlement proposal. I'll bring it over to you and we'll talk about it. Okay? Everything that happens at mediation is confidential. I can't be called to the court to testify. No one can bring me in there and say, hey, Shari, was so-and-so a jerk at mediation or anything like that. All I'm going to do is report to the court that either the parties settled in mediation or that they acted in good faith, they did what they could, and they were not able to settle. All right? There are some exceptions to confidentiality that involves any allegations of child abuse or a future crime. All right, so don't tell me about those things. In trying to reach a settlement, I assume that everything that you share with me, I can take over to the other side and talk to them about it. So that way we can have some free-flowing communications here and try to get the case settled. But if there's something that you don't want me to share with the other side, please make sure that you let me know that you don't want me to share this particular fact because of what, and it doesn't even really matter. If you just tell me that you don't want me to share something, I won't share it with them. One of the great benefits to mediation is that you have the opportunity now to participate in fashioning a settlement agreement that you can live with. You may not love your agreement at the end of the day. You may not get everything that you wanted, but you will be able to get some of what you wanted. Sometimes when we go to court, we don't have those opportunities. But here, you do have an opportunity to participate. You have an opportunity to have your voice heard. And if you reach an agreement that you can live with, then that's good. No one here is going to twist your arm or make you make an agreement that you don't want to make. So keep that in mind as well. It is always good to think about what we're going to do if we don't settle in mediation. And that is likely to have a judge who doesn't know anything about you or your family make decisions about your life going forward. And that's a very scary thing. There's a tremendous cost financially to going to court with attorney's fees. There's an emotional cost. It takes a lot of time. There's a lot of waiting. We don't know exactly when we're going to go to court. Even if we have a court date, we may not know exactly when we're going to have that court date because the court schedule can change, and that's out of everyone's control. And then there's a tremendous risk about what a judge is going to be thinking about your case. Now, you may think that you have the best case and the best lawyer and you have the best facts, and sometimes judges just don't see it that way. They have their own set of thoughts in their mind that guide their decisions, and they may not align with what guides your decisions and what is in your mind and what you're thinking about. All right. So I don't know how many times I've heard litigants say to me that they had one or two particular facts that they really thought was the key to their entire case, and they've been wanting the judge to hear it for months and months and months, and they paid all this money to get there. And then when they testified and they put those facts out, the judge was over there looking at his email or looking at his Facebook or being interrupted by his clerk, and it was just a very disappointing experience for litigants. So you've got to take into account the fact that there is a risk if you go to court. I'm board certified in family law. I have a tremendous experience. I've personally litigated thousands of cases just like yours. So I have as good an idea as anybody about what a particular judge is going to do in a particular situation. And even today, I find myself telling my clients that judges are unpredictable. So what I'm saying, the bottom line is that if you can come to a compromise that you can live with, that's probably going to be best for you and for your family. All right, so I'm looking forward to litigating or mediating this case. I'm looking forward to you not litigating. I hope that we have a good mediation, and thank you for paying attention.